Welcome back, guys. This is Legit Lee back again with another video. So this is going to be part 2. I told you guys I was going to start right back into it, so hopefully you guys watch both. If you don't, hey, it is what it is. Anyway, so there's not going to be much to talk about. We're just going to go ahead and continue where we left off at. So right now, I already fixed those mounting poles, so they're all straight. I went ahead and did the 18 positive, 18 negative for the rotation. And we rotate them to be straight, so that's good. Now all we got to do is boolean everything out. So we're going to click this guy, hit our modifier, boolean, grab this, and drop. Now hit apply, click this, X, delete, OK. And now you can see we got everything cut out properly. It looks pretty good, and if we want to check our normals, there is a way to see that. If we go to here and we do face orientation, you'll be able to see if the normals are obscured or acting weird, because sometimes that happens when you're doing boolean cuts. For some reason, I've seen it happen a lot with my stuff, but so far I don't see anything wrong with my normals, so we're all good. So if I just go back, we'll take orientation off, and so if you would have seen something flipped or reversed, it would have shown red for the normal. So now that we have this, we can go on to our next task for our design here. So if we just go ahead and bring up the first pick, well, actually no, we're gonna need to bring up this one probably. I don't know, we have to double check. So we have those. We need to get these mounting holes right here. For the top, which is 2, 3, 4, 6. I guess that makes sense. Let's see where we're at on here. We don't have any yet. Let's see about the picture though. So if I go to pick 1, go to the top, wireframe. So we have all 6 where we can see where we need to put them at. So that's good. So we're gonna do Shift A. Add another cylinder, and let's just do another 7.5, and then 7.5, 7.5. Yeah, that's fine, because we're not going to go all the way down. It's just something to mount to, I'm pretty sure, so I didn't see it going all the way through. We'll just change this to like, I don't know, 50. We just want to see where it is. And then we'll bring this up, drag to our top, go back to the top view, drag it over. Right about there. Was probably a little bit off. This is probably like an 8mm. So we could do that, but I'm just going to leave it at 7.5. It should be fine. Just have to zoom in and then drag it over one little block. So then we'll do, if it's at, the location is 91, so if we hit Shift D to duplicate on the X, and we do -91, and then we do it again, -91, now we're dead center. So if we grab that one and this one, what's going on here? Oh, I want to grab this guy and this guy and this guy. I don't know why it's making me grab the other one. It's so weird. Alright, hold on. Nope. That one and this one. And then we will do Shift D, rotate. What is that, 60 maybe? Yep, 60, good. And then if we do R, does it again, good. And then we grab all of them, so this one, this one, this one, and this one, we will join together. And that's a little too low, I want to say. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. Well, let's go ahead and set our orientation here, or our origin, I mean, to mass volume. And then we're going to drag it up. And I guess that's okay right there. Let me see. Maybe I bring it down just a little bit. I wanted to kind of be even with these holes here, so like match the line here. So that looks good. So now we have all that, we'll just go ahead and boolean this out. So we're going to look dev. We will select this guy first, add our modifier, boolean, grab this one, click that, hit apply, grab these, hit delete, and there you have it. So now we have those holes. That was really simple and quick to do. And let's see, next would be, let's look at our other picture here. Let's hide that one. So yeah, those holes, and then there's this one right here. I'm not sure what that is, but that one isn't going out. I have to look at this video really quick. Hold on. It doesn't seem like it's going all the way through. Basically, I'm looking at it here, and I don't see it going all the way through. And I can show you guys another picture. I'll copy this one so you guys can kind of see what's going on. So we'll do snipping tool again, grab that guy, hit new, and I am going to grab just this top portion because that's all I really need. And we'll just hit save as engine 3. Doesn't need to have JPEG on there. Into documents, hit save, close that out. And now if we do Shift A again, add another picture. Where are you? Image, reference. Number 3. We're going to hide this guy, change the name, engine pick 3. And then we will scale so we can see it, pull all the way out. We're just bringing it out so we can see it a little better. So you can see this hole, I'm not sure what that is yet. We got our mounting holes though. You can see, you kind of see it's threaded. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but there's threads in there to mount these threaded rods. So let's see if we just scroll through the picture here. Maybe I'll find out what exactly those are. I'm thinking they're like air inlets or something. Oh, you know what? There's actually holes underneath this thing. Yeah, it still hasn't shown what that is, but it does give me... No, we don't need that. Oh, no, it's too much. Go back, and right there? No. 1 second. That's 9. 7. Okay. So at this picture, I'm going to show you guys next. S, snipping. Do that. New. Grab this. And let's new. Let me just redo that really quick so you guys can kind of see what's going on here. File save as engine 4 save. Hit Shift A, image, reference, engine 4. I will hide this pic, name this engine 4. Engine 4, pic 4. Scale, bring it out so you can kind of see. So here you can see that the piston has this block in it ready for a bearing to sit in, so that's good. You can see on the bottom there's some holes here, and they all match up exactly with this one. So I'm not exactly sure what those holes are, but there is holes there, and I think it has to do with the piston rings itself, because they need to be rotating and moving on something. So I think that has to do with it, because I think they look like the same exact holes as well as this piston hole mounting ring thing. So I'm not exactly sure what that size would be. It's because this image is already like odd. You know, it's not flat or anything, and I don't have a reference. And even the one that we have, our first picture, it doesn't show those. Oh yeah, it does show the holes. Hold on. Shows them a little bit. I wonder if I could find a better version of that. So I'll go back. No. But they're offset, which is odd. I don't know why. They're not exactly in the position where they need to be. So if I just double check. Yeah, they're not exactly where the center of the other ones, but it does show center on this picture, which is strange. So honestly, I'm not sure. The original design shows them center, so I'm gonna just do center. But we have to still obviously make the mock-up to see where these holes get mounted. Now the other ones look fine. Those look like we need to put them in a, you know, I'll figure this out. Hold on. So first, let's do this. We will add another mesh, which will be a cylinder. And then I'm going to have to, I guess, adjust it. If this is 2, let's do 16, I believe, is for a ball bearing, skateboard bearing. I know because I have them. So those are bigger than a skateboard bearing. But honestly, that's the only bearings that I have. So that's the only ones I can actually use at the moment. So we're going to have to match them up. But let's just do 100 for this, just to be safe. But we're going to have to make these bigger at the moment. Then I'll move them into position, and then I'll make them, I guess. So we need to do, well, actually, if it's center, we can do, yeah, we can do center. Hold on. If it's 16, I'll do 16.5-ish or 16, because that's for the ball bearing size, I believe. Oh no, it's 22. My mistake. 16, I believe, is for the 5mm one. 22 is for the other one. 22 for you guys. Hold on. Just want to make sure my measurements are true. Okay, so I got the skateboard bearing. We're at 22. Yep, I was right. It's 22.5-ish. What I'll do like 22. I'll do a 22.5. That'll make it easier. So we'll leave it at 22 for now, and then we're going to center everything up and then move some stuff around. So we'll bring this guy up. Is it right? I think it's like right there. Hold on. Let me just move it over. Bring it down. Bring it over a little more. I think it's like right here. Dead center would be right there. So if we change this to like 30, maybe that's what it is. 30? Yeah, it looks like a 30. Okay. And it's in the wrong area, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get it back in the center here. Bring it up. to match this circle. Wondering if that really matching or not. It's close, so maybe you need to move down one. Yeah, that looks good. Now we just bring this over to our center. Okay. And we are at 61 on the Y. So if we shift... Oh, actually, hold on, we'll fix this. We're not... What is it? 22.5 by 22.5. There we go. Now if we hit Shift D to duplicate, we're going to move on the Y, and then we're going to hit 61. Oh wait. Shift D, negative 61. Oh wait. I'm sorry. Shift D, Y, negative 61. And then we'll go here to negative 61. Oh wait, no. On the Y. Negative 61. There we go. So now we know exactly where we're at with that. And then if we grab these two, let's grab those two. I think we grabbed too many things. Let me just grab him and you. Okay, good. Now we're going to rotate. Shift D, rotate, and 60. Then we'll do Shift R, rotate again at 60. And now we have them all lined up. So if we now need to boolean everything out, that's fine right there. But first we have to grab all our cylinders. So let's do look dev so we can grab each cylinder. We're going to join. And then we'll set origin to mass volume, so we just make sure everything is set up right. We're gonna grab this guy, add a modifier, do boolean, hit this one, grab this right here. We did the cylinder? No, I don't know if we did the cylinder. Hold on. There we go. Cylinder, hit apply. And then if we just hit X, delete the cylinders. Oh, what happened to this one? Okay, we just doubled that for no reason, but it's good. So now we have all those mounting holes. Now we got to get the other ones, which are, was it 4, I believe? Pick 4? If I'm not mistaken. Let's wireframe, hide the other one. So now we got to get these. So those look like they're in the middle between the two mounting holes. So if we was it pick one? Yeah, that doesn't matter. We already kind of know where it needs to be at, and we're gonna do another 7.5 for the cylinder. So add a cylinder, 7.5 divided, and then 7.5, and let's do 100. Make it simple. Now, if we are supposed to be in the center, which matter of fact, if I look at that picture again one more time, there's a hole right dead in the center too. I forgot about that. We need to get that one too. And we don't even know what size that is. If these are 30, then I would assume this is probably 60. Let's double the size. So let's do that first. Let's do 60 by 60. Yeah, that kind of looks like it, doesn't it? If I just enter. If I just drag this down, it's almost there. Maybe it's not 60. It could be 40. 40 by 40. Oh wait, but you know, now that I think about it, this picture isn't exactly sized to this dimension either. But so let's just say it's at 60. I mean, all that is just a mounting hole. I mean a shaft hole. Lets the shafts rotate. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I probably need to bring that down to a regular ball bearing, because I don't have a 60mm ball bearing. Let's see. Yeah, because it rotates on the shaft. If I show you this, you can see this shaft's going to be rotating on another shaft part, basically. So, because it's right now, basically what's going on is there's a flywheel that's attached right here, and then on that flywheel behind it would be a shaft that mounts to the flywheel. So we need to have another ball bearing basically attached here. So we need to change this to a ball bearing size, or skateboard bearing size. So 22.5, 22.5, good. And it's dead center, so that's good. And I'm going to shift D to duplicate. Oh, actually, no. We don't need to duplicate. Did I duplicate it? Yeah, I duplicated it. Okay. The reason why I don't is because I can move it. So if we do look dev, grab this guy, add a modifier, boolean, click on 0.5, and then we need to bring it up, wireframe, and we're gonna hide that picture, bring this picture back. It looks like it's only about a few millimeters above that circle. You can see it's probably about like 4 to 5. So if we're right there, actually it needs to be moved a lot more finesse. Oh man, come on. I'm trying to make sure everything is in the right position. There. Okay. So if that's the center, and we're gonna move about 4 millimeters, let's do wireframe again. We're gonna hide this picture, and then we're gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, but that's if we're doing 1 millimeter off of that. Let me zoom in. Pull this back to line up with that guy. You need to get lined up right. Was that it? That looks close. That's not it though. I don't know if it's lining up with this one or what's going on. Let's just put it right there, see what that does. Okay, that's perfect. Now, we're gonna move 1, 2, 3, probably like 3. Zoom out. Yeah, I guess 3 would work. Cause there's, I don't know. They must have put something here already, but the gap between here is probably about 3 to 4. I want to say probably a 4. It looks more like a 4 millimeters up. So we hide this guy. Go back here. What? I said hide you. That looks better. So it looks more accurate. Yeah, I don't know. It's maybe one more. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So now we shift D, duplicate on the Y, drag it down, 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 down. Good right there. Grab those. Then we are going to shift D, R, 60. And then redo it, and there we have it. That looks better. Grab that, and that. Join center of mass volume. And that looks pretty good. So if we grab this one, add a modifier, boolean again, we're going to select our cylinders, hit apply, and you can see it actually took shape. Delete. And yeah, that looks a lot better. We're getting there, guys. We are definitely getting there. Okay, so let's do this. And we need to top view Z wireframe just to double check everything. Looking pretty good. This is going to be made with skateboard bearings. That's why everything else is really small. And let's continue where we were left off at. So if I just go here. Okay. And then we need to design the flywheel, probably was what needs to happen next. I think we're done with all the mounting stuff. And now that I look at this a little better, it looks like those holes did go all the way through. Those top holes? Yeah, those top holes did go all the way through. Why didn't it show up on the picture though? That's what I don't understand. Unless they just... No, they didn't just drill them out. If I look at that picture again, you see how the holes went all the way through now? Those one holes I was talking about? Let me hide that one. See these didn't show up. If I show picture 2, see that? The holes are there, but they're not showing that they went all the way through. Did they? I don't know, it's hard to see. Maybe they did. That looks like it. Okay. Either way, the holes did go all the way through, so now we gotta add those really quick. You can see them right here, clear as day now. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know what size that would be. I don't know if it's for, I believe they may be for mounting the pipes that they have. The air intake stuff. Yeah, they got this little valve thing going on. Matter of fact, I think I could replicate that valve because I have some aluminum pipe that I can use. If I go get it really quick, I'll show you here in a minute what I'm talking about though. Alright guys, I'm sorry about all the wait. I was dealing with issues. But yeah, so I have this pipe. You can buy them at Lowe's. They have these aluminum like little tubes. And the inner diameter is basically, let me see, this is 9.5? 9.5? Around that amount. So it's like 9.5. So the inner diameter of that tube is like 9.5. So the outer, I'm not even sure of because I don't have the pipe anymore. I don't know if I lost it or if I used them all. But we're just gonna guesstimate here. If I have to drill the hole out and make it a little bigger or something, I can do that. So I'm gonna show you the picture that what I'm meaning here. So if I do this, grab this, let's do new, and we're going to select all this, file, save as E4, so it's 5, save, get that pulled up over here, Shift A, where is it, image, reference, 5, trying to speed this up here. I know I've been on for a little while now, and I had you guys on hold, so I apologize. So that pick 5, hide this other one, we're going to zoom this out by scaling, scale. So you see he puts this little rod thing inside of here, right? And it has like a spring inside of there too. I've seen there was like some kind of spring mechanisms. They call them push rods. So I'm gonna zoom. I should have got this picture. That would have been a lot better. Okay, so we're gonna do another one. I'm gonna show you guys. We'll get rid of this picture. I just want to show you it does go in that hole. But I'll go ahead and delete this one. Delete, and then we'll just add a new one here really fast. So new. Let me put here. Hit here. And now we can grab this one. Hit file, save as. Number 6. I'll go here, add a new image, reference 6, but we're gonna call it 5 over here. Engine pick 5. Zoom out this stuff right here, so you can see there's this spring with some holes in here and a little push pin. But you can see the good news is we actually have that part that I was trying to find. So this is a flywheel. So we need to get that put on here. So what we'll do is first we'll start with the holes because we need to make sure we have the holes. So I'm gonna make it I don't know what size this is. Let's just do like 12 millimeters. I think that'll be alright. So we'll do 12, so Shift A, add a cylinder. Where are you? I'm sorry guys, I got a lot going on. I'm about to have to end the stream for a little while here, but we'll just try to finish this up really quick. And let's just do 100. Oh no, we need 300. My mistake, because we're doing everywhere. Now, front, rotate 90, And then bring it up. That center. So I don't know, maybe it isn't 12. Could be like a 10 or something. Because those push pin things go inside of there. But it's not looking like it's that big. Let's hide this. Bring up another image. No. Yeah. So yeah, it could be like an 8mm rod. Those are, I don't know. It could be 10. I'll stick with 12. Well, yeah, I'll stick with 12. It's fine. Like I said, it's not going to be the same as that thing because I don't have all the same materials or those materials available for me. So if we do this, once we get to level, then we bring it up 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, how much space do we really have though after this? Not very much, but it'll still work. Matter of fact, we need to bring it down a little bit because you can see right here it's about I want to say 2.5 blocks before it touches. So let's just bring it down. 1, 2. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3. I think that did it. Let's go find out. Maybe it's a little too much. Oh no, wait. Nah, it's close. It's not all the way, but it's close, really close. And we're missing 2 blocks. Alright, so if I zoom in here, I'm trying to speed this up because I have to go get my kid from his school bus. 1, 2. So if we come over here, zoom in, zoom all the way in. Now we're just touching. Good. So if I go to the top. Okay, so we're going to do Shift D to duplicate. We're going to rotate 60. And then enter. And we'll do it again. Enter. Do this. I'm gonna grab that one and that one. Join. Center of origin, mass volume. And then we are going to grab this, add modifier, boolean, grab this, eyedropper, apply, hit there, hit X, delete, good. So now we have them all finished for that. So we're done with the first part. It seems like I'm gonna double check really fast, but for the most part it looks like it's finished. There was the hole for the outlet or inlet. I think that's the outlet for the air that we just did. And then yeah, it goes around. We got the pistons as the other parts. So yeah, we're done with the first part. It would have, that's the inlet for the gas or the air, I mean, these holes. So you'll see it in a moment, but I'm done with this part, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out now for part 2, and stay tuned for part 3 as I'll start working on it here in a minute. This is Legitly. Definitely like, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I am signing out.